What was a firebase role at Vietnam's Hamburger Hill? Have you ever wondered how a firebase operated during one of the most intense battles of the Vietnam War? The Battle of Hamburger Hill, fought in May 1969, was a significant event that showcased the role of firebases. A firebase served as a vital artillery and logistical support base for United States forces engaged in combat on Dong Ap Bia, also known as Hill 937. The primary function of a firebase was to provide indirect fire support. This included artillery bombardments and airstrikes aimed at suppressing and weakening North Vietnamese Army positions on the hill and nearby areas. The firepower from these bases was essential for attempting to dislodge enemy forces that were well entrenched. Firebase Blaze was one of the key firebases established near the A Shau Valley. It acted as a launching point for operations leading to the battle at Hamburger Hill. From firebases like Blaze, artillery units could deliver massive bombardments. This included thousands of tons of bombs, napalm, and shellfire designed to soften enemy defenses before and during infantry assaults. Despite the intense fire support, the battle resulted in heavy casualties for United States troops. This reflected the difficulty of the rugged terrain and the determination of the North Vietnamese Army defenders. Firebases also functioned as logistical hubs. They enabled the resupply of troops with ammunition, food, and medical evacuation through helicopters. However, this reliance on helicopters made firebases vulnerable to enemy observation and attacks. The North Vietnamese Army studied helicopter flight paths and sought to disrupt supply lines. In the context of Hamburger Hill, the firebase role was both tactical and operational. It allowed for sustained artillery and air support necessary for the prolonged assault on the hill. Additionally, firebases acted as forward bases for troop deployment and casualty evacuation. The intense use of firebases highlighted the challenges of fighting in jungle terrain against a well-entrenched enemy. It also illustrated the complex relationship between firepower, mobility, and logistics in battles throughout the Vietnam War. Firebases like Blaze show the United States military's reliance on overwhelming firepower and air mobility to counter guerrilla tactics. Yet, the high casualty rates and eventual abandonment of positions like Hamburger Hill raised questions about the strategic value of such costly assaults. The human toll involved in these operations remains a significant aspect of the Vietnam War's history.